Okay, so on this video, I'm going to work out the domain and range problems. So our learning target is I can find domain and range and hopefully explain these a little better, just in case you had trouble with these. Okay, so here's card one. First, I'm going to find, let me try that again, the domain. There we go. And domain is how far left and right it goes. So if you think about this thing going on forever this way, so it's going to keep on going to the left all the way to negative infinity. And it's also going to keep on going to the right all the way to positive infinity. All right, so let me erase this. Okay, so the domain for this one is going to be from negative infinity to positive infinity. And those are going to be the round brackets, the parentheses around those, because parentheses always go with infinity. Okay, and then the next one is your range. So range is how far up and down it goes. And remember that you read range from bottom to top. So it keeps going down forever, negative infinity. And then it goes all the way up to negative 3. So it's going to start at negative infinity because that's how far, that's the bottom number it gets to. And then the highest y coordinate it gets to is negative 3. And because it reaches that, we're going to put a square bracket around that one. So if I'm reading this red, this was T. Oh, no. That's me being dumb. I can't read. Let me try that again. How about S? S is better. How about S? Alright, so card 1, you should have S attached to it. Alright, card 2, kind of the same thing. Domain is how far left and right you go. So the leftmost x-coordinate is negative 1. The rightmost x-coordinate is 2. So domain is going to be from negative 1 to 2, from left to right. And then range is how down it goes, how far below it goes, and how far up it goes. And you always write it from bottom to top. So the lowest y coordinate it goes to is negative 1, and the highest y coordinate it goes to is 3. And let me try not to screw this one up. O. This one goes with O. Card 2 is O. Okay. Alright, so this one I think is kind of easier. So remember, if we're looking at coordinate points, the first coordinate is our x values. So domain, same thing. What's the lowest domain it has? Negative 3. And what's the highest domain it has? 3. Okay. And then if you're looking at the second coordinate point, that's your range. So range goes from lowest range, so I see 5, and then highest range is 8. Okay, so normally in this class, this is how I will write it, but I stole this activity from somebody. Don't tell anybody. All right, so what they did is they listed their domain. Oh, that's some awesome curly brackets. There we go. And they just listed them from lowest to highest. They listed them all out. And then the range, they did the same thing. Listed it from lowest to highest. So got 5, 7, and 8. So this is card N. Yay! So if this were a test, I would accept either one of them. They're both the same thing. Okay, cool. Alright, so domain and range. Domain is how far left and right it goes. So it's going to keep going to the left forever, negative infinity. Keep going to the right forever, positive infinity. So domain is going to be negative infinity to positive infinity. Range is how far down it goes, how far up it goes. So the lowest y coordinate is 1. And then it's going to go up forever and ever. So we're going to say infinity. Oh, and the only change I need to make is a square bracket around that 1 because it actually hits. So card C for that one. Alright, domain and range. Okay. So if I ever put something on a test like this and you're not sure if it keeps going or if it stops, you can always ask me. So some people did ask me this earlier. That's why I just said that. But okay, so we're going to see how far left and right it goes. So if you'll notice, the leftmost x coordinate is 0. I know it's confusing because it looks like negative 2, but the x coordinate right here, well, the entire coordinate would be 0, negative 2, and the x is 0. That's why we're going to choose 0. So for this coordinate over here, that would be a 5, 1. So the rightmost x coordinate it has is 5. It's a little confusing for some people. Okay, so range, how far down it goes. So it goes down to -2. It goes, the highest it ever goes is to 3. Let me make that a square bracket because it kind of look rounded. So that is card B. Okay. All right. This one's kind of easy, and they're gonna list this one out. I don't like to listen it out, but whatever. If I stole it, beggars can't be choosers. So if you look at the domain and just do it from least to greatest, so 7, 8, and 9 are your only domains. And range, you're just going to write out from least to greatest 1, 2, and 3. But then again, if you wanted to do just domain is from 7 to 9 like this, that's perfectly fine with me. And then if you wanted to do that range is from 1 to 3 like this, that's also perfectly fine with me. Whatever you prefer. And that looks like it's going to be card H. So 6 and H go together. Okay, these are a little weird. So these are like what you did in middle school, just trying to show you how things are connected. So 1 goes to -3, 1 also goes to 8, so 1, 8. 2 goes to 8, so 2, 8, and then 3 goes to -3. So those are your 4 points you're looking at. So then your domain is going to be 1, 2, and 3. And I'll do black for range. Your range is going to be -3 and 8. Or, once again, if you wanted to do from 1 to 3 for domain, and then for range you wanted to do -3 to 8, those are fine with me. Kind of whatever you prefer. And that is card Q. Woohoo! All right. This is so much fun. I know you wish you could do it forever and ever. Don't worry, you're going to feel like you have. Okay, domain for this one. It's going to keep going left and right forever. So -infinity to infinity. Range for this one. The bottom it goes to is -3, and then it's going to keep going up forever and ever. So it's going to be a positive infinity. And that is card number... T, which I tried to give it to that away at the beginning. Okay. Alright, let's do this one. So these can be confusing. It's really supposed to just start right there, and then the arrow means keep going forever. So the domain, it's going to start when the x is at 2, and then it's going to go to the right forever, so we're going to do infinity. And then for range, this one's a little hard, but if you think about that arrow, it's going to go down, 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 down forever and ever. So the lowest range point is going to be -infinity, and then the highest y coordinate it ever goes to is -1. And that is card something. Oh, L. L. Alright, so these are just 4 dots, and you're just going to list them. So the domain, let's see, you got -2, got a 1, a 2, and a 3. You're really just writing like what are all the x coordinate points, and then the range you're just doing the y coordinate points. So it's like just 2 and 3. And remember, anytime that you're going to list them out, you do it from least to greatest order. So that is card R. Alright, oh look, this one's a mad one. Okay, I'm just bored, sorry. Okay, domain, left, right is going to go on forever, so that's going to be a -infinity to positive infinity. Range for this one, remember you read from bottom to top, so it's going to go down to -infinity, and then it's going to go up to when y is 1. I should really have just wrote these out so it wouldn't take me so long, but I didn't, so here we go. J goes with J. Alright, and then here's a little table, same thing. Domain, I'm going to write out the x coordinates. I got a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. And then my range, I got a 0 and a 1. So not much 1, 2, 3. Oh, 5. There we go. Moving along, this is a little circle. I love little circles. They're so cute. Alright, so my domain is from left to right. The leftmost x-coordinate is 0. The rightmost x-coordinate is 3. Remember, you were looking down here at your x-axis. 0 and 3. So for your range, how far up and down, you're looking at your y-coordinate points. So this one is also 0 and 3. It's a perfect little circle. Look at that. So cute. Yes, I am buying time. D, I found it. So good at this. Alright, domain and range. Okay, domain. The leftmost coordinate is 2, and then it goes on to infinity. So this way forever. That's why it's infinity. The range, it starts right here. So the lowest y-coordinate it ever goes to is -1. But that little heel graph is going to keep on going up forever. So we're going to say infinity. So 2, 0, -1, infinity. That's K. Yay. Alright. Domain. The leftmost point is -2. The rightmost is 3. Range. The lowest y-coordinate I see is -2. The tallest is 2. Domain and range, same thing for this one. Domain, I mean, you really don't even have to do this one. 1, 2, 3, look at that. Your range, I'm not even going to color code it. 7, 8, and 9. You're just reading off a sheet of paper. If you missed that one, something is wrong. Let's talk about it. We might have to cry a little bit. Alright, this one's pretty easy. Domain, leftmost x-coordinate is -1, rightmost is 5. If you're still not seeing where I'm getting this, look down. -1, all the way to the end, 5. When I do range, I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. That y-coordinate is -1. I'm going to go all the way to the top at 4. I've been getting messier and messier. These are supposed to be square brackets, my bad. Okay, so, let's see, which one is that one? Oh, that's A. A for apple. Alright, this one's pretty easy. My domains are only 1, 2, and 3. My ranges are only 1, 2, and 3. And that is P. Alright. Okay, so these are kind of like what you're going to see more often than not. So domain and range, it's going to keep going left and right forever. So -infinity to +infinity. It's going to keep going up and down forever. So -infinity to +infinity. In this class, that's usually what it's going to be. It's not going to be as complicated as it has been. E. Took me a minute to find it. Alright, is this the last one? Yes. Okay, here we go. Last one. I'm just going to list out the x values. So domain goes from 5, and then 7, and then 8. Those are supposed to be some curly brackets. My bad. And then range, I got a 1, a 2, and a 3. That's it. And we haven't done, what have we not done? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see this point right here. That is so embarrassing. I'm so blind. Okay, so we had another point right here, -3. Okay. I was so confused. So M. Okay. So don't pull a Miss Slate and actually read the entire card. Hopefully that helped. I don't even know. Here, I'm going to draw you a nice picture. Yay! Look, it's Miss Slate. Oh, I'm so skinny. Haha. Okay, it looks like I have some male anatomy, so don't even look at that. Okay, so hopefully that helped. If not, email me, hit me up on the Remind app. We'll talk about it. We'll see what we can do. Bye.